Everyone, today Jesus wants to talk about his Father. Jesus responded to the Jewish leaders, "I assure you that the Son can't do anything by himself except what he sees the Father doing. Whatever the Father does, the Son does likewise. The Father loves the Son and shows him everything that he does. He will show him greater works than these so that you will marvel. As the Father raises the dead and gives life, so too does the Son give life to whomever he wishes. The Father doesn't judge anyone, but has given all judgment to the Son, so that everyone will honor the Son just as they honor the Father. Whoever doesn't honor the Son doesn't honor the Father who sent him. I assure you that whoever hears my word and trusts in the one who sent me has the life of the coming age and won't come under judgment, but is passed from death into life." To me, this is kind of like peak Gospel of John. It's a long speech from Jesus. If you have a red letter Bible, it's just a block of red text. And these like kind of circular statements about the Father and the Son. I mean, it's presented as Jesus talking to the religious leaders, but I would imagine they were getting pretty bored. It reads more like a theological sermon for us readers. So we've clearly gone deeper than the initial healing on the Sabbath issue that kicked all this off. But it's still tied to it, specifically the question of who gives life. And the easy answer is, well, God does. That's how any Jewish person would have answered at the time. God is the creator. God raises the dead to life. We see stories of that in the prophets, and then even metaphorically, God raises Israel as a nation back from the dead at times. And we who have read John's prologue already know that Christ is part of that too, that all things were created through him, and he has life in him. And so in his ministry, when the Word becomes flesh, he is also giving life. See, John's focus is how much we need the Son in order to truly see the Father. Believing in a creator who made everything is one thing, but we weren't there for that. We didn't see it happen. And so for them with Jesus, they could see this life happening before their eyes. Now, the relationship of Jesus and God, Trinitarian theology, it's always complicated and it's always kind of a mystery. And, trying to precisely define those things is maybe beyond our scope. Honestly, I don't know if John makes it clearer or more confusing sometimes. But it all comes down to trust. No, we also don't see Jesus like they did. But I believe many of us have felt the impact of his life. Christ himself is the sign that God brings life from death. And in fact, he's just the most powerful reminder that that is what God is always doing, if we'll just look for it. Whenever we experience life in the midst of our deaths, follow the source. And with Christ as the path, we will be led to the God of love who made us.